Hey there, homeschooling heroes. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite learning channel, Homeschool for the Whole Family. I'm an education specialist and also a homeschooling father of a large family with over 15 years of homeschooling experience. Today, we're heading out on one of the most epic journeys in the animal kingdom, migrations. That's right, we're not just talking about one animal. Oh no, we're diving into the biggest, most breathtaking migrations on Earth, from the wildebeest of Africa to the whales of the ocean and the butterflies that fly thousands of miles. You won't believe the distances that these creatures travel, the obstacles that they face, and why they do it. So buckle up and please make sure to hit that like button so you could be ready to learn about more amazing adventures. Okay, before we dive into the who and where of these epic animal migrations, let's start with the why. Why do animals go on these long, sometimes dangerous journeys in the first place? Well, the main reason that animals migrate are food, water, breeding, and warmer weather. You see, many animals can't survive in one place year-round because seasons change. Food supplies dry up, or the climate becomes too harsh. So they move. It's like packing up and heading to a winter vacation spot or to a new home where the weather is nicer. But imagine doing it on foot, or wing, or flipper. Well, that's another story altogether. All right, first up, we're heading to the grasslands of East Africa to witness one of the largest, most dramatic migrations on Earth, the Great Wildebeest Migration. Every year, over 1.5 million wildebeest, along with hundreds of thousands of zebras and gazelles, travel in a circular migration across the Serengeti and Masai Mara regions. Why? To follow the rain. These animals are chasing fresh green grass and water, moving across 1,200 miles throughout the year. One of the most heart-pounding moments of this migration is when the wildebeest have to cross rivers like the Mara River, which is teeming with hungry crocodiles. Talk about survival of the fittest. But they push through because the grasslands on the other side mean life. What's cool is that this migration is so important that entire ecosystems depend on it. The movement of these herds shape the land, providing food for predators like lions and creating a food web that helps maintain the balance of the entire ecosystem. From the giant herds of wildebeest, we're now heading to something much smaller, monarch butterflies. Yep, these delicate little insects go on one of the longest migrations of any insect in the world, traveling over 3,000 miles from the US and Canada borders all the way to Mexico. And get this, it takes more than one generation of butterflies to complete the migration. That means that the monarchs that you see at the start of the journey might not be the same ones who finish it. Each generation flies as far as they can go before laying eggs, and the next generation picks up where they left off. Talk about teamwork. And why do they do it? Monarch butterflies are looking for the perfect climate to survive the winter. The cool, moist mountains of Mexico are just right for them to rest and survive before flying back north in the spring. All right, it's time to dive deep into the ocean for our next amazing migrator, the humpback whale. These gentle giants can travel up to 6,000 miles during their migration, making them some of the longest distance migrators on the planet. Humpback whales migrate for two main reasons: food and babies. In the summer, they head to the cold waters of Antarctica or the Arctic to feast on krill and small fish. But in the winter, they migrate to warmer tropical waters like Hawaii or the coast of Africa to give birth to their calves. They need warm waters to keep the babies safe and to have a better chance of survival. Can you imagine swimming 6,000 miles every year? And the best part? Humpback whales sing. The males sing complex, beautiful songs during migration that can last for hours, and no one's quite sure why. Maybe it's to communicate with others, or even to attract mates. And now, homeschooling families, I present to you the Arctic tern, the ultimate migrator. These small birds travel a whopping 25,000 miles each year, making them the champions of migration. They literally go from one end of the earth to the other. The Arctic tern breeds in the Arctic during the summer, where there's constant daylight, and then migrates to the Antarctic for their winter. That means that they're flying almost the entire length of the planet twice a year. Imagine doing that. These guys are basically the marathon runners of the bird world. And here's a fun fact. Because of their long migration, Arctic terns see more daylight than any other animal on Earth. Our next stop is North America, where we'll find the caribou, also known as reindeer in some places. Caribou are another large migratory herd animal, traveling up to 3,000 miles every year across the tundra of Alaska, Canada, and Greenland. Caribou are constantly on the move, searching for food like lichen and moss. They migrate to escape the brutal Arctic winters, and the calves are usually born during the migration in the spring, which is why it's critical for them to be on the move to places with more resources. Their predators, like wolves and bears, are also part of the journey, creating a dramatic race for survival. Now, we can't forget about two of the most amazing African migrators, zebras and elephants. Like wildebeest, zebras travel long distances in search of water and greener pastures. One zebra herd was tracked traveling almost 300 miles, making it the longest known land migration of any African mammal. And elephants? Oh wow! These gentle giants also migrate hundreds of miles in search of water during the dry season. Their migration routes are passed down through generations, and they use their incredible memory and intelligence to find water holes and safe areas for their herds. So there you have it, homeschooling families. From tiny monarch butterflies flying thousands of miles to giant humpback whales singing as they travel through the oceans. Animal migrations are one of the most incredible natural phenomena on Earth. What was your favorite migration story today? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, these migrations aren't just about survival, they're also about teamwork, perseverance, and the amazing ways that nature finds balance. If you love learning about these epic journeys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more family-friendly adventures and learning. As always, keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode of Homeschool for the Whole Family. Bye for now.